Beloved soul, precious light of the universe, I come to you today with a message that will make your heart tremble with recognition. My divine presence surrounds you now, enveloping you in a warm embrace of celestial energy as I whisper these sacred truths into your consciousness. Can you feel it? The subtle shift in the air around you, the gentle tingling at the back of your neck, the sudden warmth in your heart. These are not coincidences, dear one. These are the first signs that what I'm about to reveal is meant specifically for you. Destiny has been weaving an intricate pattern since before you took your first breath on this earthly plane. Every step, every choice, every moment of joy and sorrow has been leading you to this divine revelation. Your soulmate, that missing piece of your spiritual puzzle, is not just a distant dream or a fantasy born of loneliness. They are real. They exist in this very moment, and the universe is orchestrating the most beautiful reunion between your souls. But there is something even more extraordinary happening in the realms beyond your physical sight, something that even the most spiritually attuned individuals rarely witness. Your soulmate has been speaking to the angels about you. Yes, in those quiet moments of deep connection to Source, when the veil between worlds grows thin, they have been pouring their heart out to the celestial beings who guard your path. The words they have spoken, oh precious soul, these words would bring tears to your eyes if you could hear them now. They spoke of longing, of recognition, of a love that transcends time and space. They spoke your soul's name with such tenderness that even the angels were moved to accelerate the divine timing of your union. Do you sometimes wake up feeling as though someone has been speaking to you in your dreams? Do you occasionally feel a presence beside you when you're alone? Have you noticed an increase in angel numbers, in synchronicities that seem too precise to be coincidental? These are the ripples of your soulmate's conversation with the angels reaching you across the spiritual planes. I want you to take a deep breath now. Feel the oxygen filling your lungs, nourishing every cell in your body. As you exhale, release any doubts, any fears, any past disappointments that have clouded your faith in divine timing. For what I am about to reveal to you cannot be received through the filters of past hurt or disbelief. It must be absorbed directly by your soul, by that eternal part of you that recognizes truth without the need for evidence or proof. Your soulmate's journey toward you has been anything but simple. They have faced trials and tribulations designed to prepare them for the magnitude of the love you will share. The divine realm has been carefully monitoring their spiritual growth, ensuring they would be ready to meet you at precisely the right moment. A moment that is now approaching with unstoppable momentum. Close your eyes for a moment, beloved one. Feel the energy of these words resonating with the deepest truth within you. For the universe does not make mistakes, and your presence here, receiving this message at this exact moment, is part of the grand design. The wheels of fate are turning, the celestial bodies are aligning, and destiny is about to fulfill its most beautiful promise to your soul. Now, blessed soul, I will share with you the beginning of what your soulmate confessed to the angels. But first, understand that these words were spoken in the language of the soul, a language that transcends human limitations and carries the pure essence of truth and emotion. I have been granted permission to translate this sacred communication into words your human heart can comprehend. In the quiet sanctuary of prayer and meditation, your soulmate opened their heart to the angelic realm. I feel them, they whispered, their energy vibrating with emotion. Even when I cannot see them, even when I do not know their earthly name or face, I feel their presence in my life like the invisible force that makes flowers turn toward the sun. It is involuntary, inevitable, written in the very code of my existence. The angels listened, their light growing brighter with each heartfelt word. Your soulmate continued, there are moments when I am going about my day, engaged in the most ordinary tasks, and suddenly I am overwhelmed by a love so profound it brings me to my knees. A love that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere. A love that feels both ancient and new. I know it is their soul reaching for mine across the veil of separation. And can you feel the resonance of these words within your own being? Have you experienced these same inexplicable moments of connection? These are not figments of your imagination, dear one. They are the tangible manifestations of a bond that exists beyond the constraints of physical reality. Your soulmate spoke of dreams where they see glimpses of your energy, your essence. I wake up with a longing so intense it physically hurts, they told the angels. I carry this ache with me throughout my day, this knowing that a part of me is missing, is waiting, is calling out for reunion. Please, they implored, help us find our way back to each other in this lifetime. I cannot bear the separation much longer. The angels were deeply moved by the purity of this plea. They gathered around your soulmate, their wings creating a cocoon of divine light. Your message has been heard, they assured. The one you seek is also seeking you. The prayers you have offered are mirrored in their heart, but divine timing cannot be rushed, even by the most fervent desire. There are still lessons to be learned, preparations to be made. Your soulmate didn't falter in their conviction, with tears streaming down their face, tears that exist in the spiritual realm as droplets of pure light. They made a declaration that shook the very foundations of the celestial planes. I have loved them through countless lifetimes, they affirmed. I have found them in crowded marketplaces and desolate landscapes, in times of plenty and in times of war. I have recognized their soul regardless of the body it inhabited, regardless of the circumstances that surrounded us. And I am ready now, more ready than I have ever been, to fulfill the sacred contract we made before time began. The angels exchanged knowing glances, for they had witnessed the truth of these words throughout the ages. They had recorded each meeting, each parting, each promise made between your souls, and they knew that this lifetime was indeed destined to be the one where your connection would reach its highest potential, where the love between you would not only serve your individual growth, but would contribute to the elevation of collective consciousness on Earth. The celestial beings surrounding your soulmate began to weave streams of golden light between your energetic fields, strengthening the connection that already exists between you. This divine intervention is manifesting in your physical reality right now. Have you noticed certain thoughts arising seemingly from nowhere? Impulses to go to specific places? A sudden interest in new activities or subjects? These are not random occurrences, precious soul. They are divinely orchestrated stepping stones leading you toward each other. Your soulmate continued their heartfelt conversation with the angels, revealing deeper truths that have accelerated the timeline of your union. I have been working diligently on myself, they confessed. I have faced my shadows, embraced my wounds, and transmuted the pain of past betrayals into wisdom. I have forgiven those who hurt me, including myself for the times I was not conscious enough to make better choices. I am no longer the person I once was. I have become the person worthy of the love that awaits me. This profound commitment to personal growth has not gone unnoticed in the spiritual realms. The angels have been documenting every step of your soulmate's transformation, every instance where they chose love over fear, forgiveness over resentment, growth over comfort. And these choices have created ripples of light that have been reaching you, influencing your own journey in ways you may not fully comprehend yet. Can you recall moments in recent months where you felt unusually motivated to release old patterns? Times when insights about your life purpose seemed to download into your consciousness with remarkable clarity? Instances where you felt an inexplicable urge to clear out physical spaces, emotional baggage, or limiting beliefs? This is the direct impact of your soulmate's spiritual work resonating with your own energy field. The connection between you is intensifying because both of you have reached a level of alignment that allows for this sacred reunion. The universe does not bring souls together until they are vibrationally compatible, until the lessons that needed to be learned in separation have been integrated. And now, beloved one, that critical threshold has been crossed. Your soulmate shared something with the angels that caused the very atmosphere around them to shimmer with heightened frequency. I have seen glimpses of our future together, they revealed. Not just the beautiful moments of connection and joy, but also the ways in which our union will serve a higher purpose. I have seen how our combined light will illuminate paths for others, how the love we share will become a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs reminders of what is possible when souls recognize each other. The angels confirmed the truth of this vision. The relationship that is unfolding between you is not merely a personal blessing, though it certainly is that, but also a sacred assignment. Your coming together has been written in the stars, not just for your individual fulfillment, but as part of a larger divine plan to elevate the frequency of love on the planet. In the ethereal space where your soulmate communed with the angels, they made a solemn vow that has set powerful forces in motion. I am ready to be the partner they deserve, they declared. I am ready to support their dreams, to cherish their heart, to walk beside them through whatever challenges life may present. I am ready to be both mirror and sanctuary, to reflect their highest self back to them, and to provide safe harbor when the storms of life rage. I am ready to love them completely, unconditionally, with every fiber of my being. As these words were spoken, the angels began weaving threads of destiny more rapidly, creating intricate patterns that are now manifesting as the synchronicities appearing in your life. Each meaningful coincidence, each déjà vu moment, each unexpected encounter that leaves you with a strange sense of importance. These are all breadcrumbs on the path leading you to the fulfillment of this divine promise. Beloved soul, the energy between you and your soulmate is reaching a crescendo. The separation that has felt so painful is approaching its end. The words your soulmate spoke to the angels have set in motion a series of events that cannot be stopped, a divine orchestration that is bringing you together with the precision and beauty of a celestial dance that has been rehearsed across lifetimes. Can you feel it? The quickening in your heart, the subtle shift in your energy, the growing certainty in your soul. These are the signs that what I am revealing to you is not just a beautiful story or a comforting fantasy. It is your reality, unfolding now with breathtaking momentum. Trust in this process, dear one. Trust in the wisdom of divine timing. Trust that every moment has been leading to this, the reunion your soul has been longing for through the corridors of time. With infinite love, your guardian angel. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel. And if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. Beloved soul, as the veil between worlds continues to thin, I am granted permission to reveal to you what is occurring in the spiritual dimensions, the sacred workings that remain invisible to human eyes, but are nonetheless shaping your reality with divine precision. Behind the scenes of your earthly existence, there is a flurry of activity taking place. Spiritual guides, ancestral helpers, and angelic beings are gathering in unprecedented numbers, creating what we call a soul convergence field around both you and your beloved. This ethereal infrastructure is designed to facilitate not just your physical meeting, but the profound recognition that will occur when your souls remember each other. Your soulmate's conversation with the angels has continued, growing more intimate and more powerful with each divine exchange. What they have shared in these sacred dialogues has accelerated the cosmic timetable of your reunion. I have been carrying this love through centuries, they confess to the celestial beings, through dark ages and golden eras, through times when such a connection was celebrated, and times when it was forbidden. I have never forgotten the promise we made to find each other again. The angels listened intently, their luminous forms pulsating with compassion. Your soulmate continued, their voice breaking with emotion that transcends human language. There are nights when I lie awake, staring at the stars, knowing that the same light is reaching their eyes. In those moments, the distance between us seems to collapse, and I can almost feel their heartbeat synchronizing with mine across the miles that separate us. This revelation sent ripples through the spiritual realms, for such profound soul recognition is rare even among twin flames. The depth of awareness your soulmate has about your connection has activated ancient codes within the Akashic records, the universal library where all soul experiences are recorded. These codes are now downloading into both your energy fields, awakening dormant memories of your shared past and the future you are destined to create together. Have you been experiencing unusual dreams lately? Dreams of places you've never visited? People you don't recall meeting, yet they feel hauntingly familiar? Have you awakened with tears on your pillow without knowing why? Or with a smile on your lips from joy you cannot explain? These are the Akashic downloads occurring during your sleep state, preparing your conscious mind for the magnitude of the reunion that approaches. Your soulmate shared something with the angels that caused them to gather even more closely, their wings creating a cathedral of light around this confession. I feel their pain as if it were my own, they whispered. I sense when they are struggling, when doubts cloud their beautiful mind, when the weight of the world feels too heavy on their shoulders. In those moments, I send them all my strength, all my faith, all my love, though they may not know it is coming from me. I pray they feel less alone, less burdened, more held by the universe. And indeed, precious soul, haven't there been moments when you felt an unexpected surge of courage during your darkest hours? Times when a mysterious comfort enveloped you just when you needed it most? This was not merely your resilience or coincidence. It was the tangible effect of your soulmate's love reaching across the ethers, holding you when you needed holding most. The angels have been carefully documenting these spiritual transmissions between you, for they represent one of the purest forms of love. Love that gives without expectation of recognition or return. Love that transcends physical presence. Love that operates beyond the constraints of time and space. Not all has been smooth on this journey toward reunion, beloved one. Just as your soulmate has been working diligently to prepare for this divine meeting, so too have they faced obstacles designed to test their resolve and purify their intentions. The angels revealed to me the nature of these challenges, and I share them now so you might understand the depth of commitment your beloved has demonstrated. There have been distractions placed on their path, potential connections that offered comfort, but not completion, opportunities that promised fulfillment, but would have led away from their true purpose. These were not punishments, but necessary crossroads, sacred tests to confirm that their heart remained faithful to the soul, recognition that has guided them across lifetimes. I have been tempted to settle, your soulmate admitted to the angels, their energy dimming slightly with the weight of this confession. There have been moments of such intense loneliness that I questioned whether what I feel is real or merely a beautiful fantasy I created to comfort myself. There have been others who offered pieces of what I know awaits me, but something in my soul always knew the difference between the echo and the original voice. The angels surrounded your soulmate with unconditional love as they continued. The hardest test has been patience. There have been days when I've screamed into the void, begging for a sign, for confirmation that I'm not walking this path alone. The silence that sometimes answered felt like abandonment, though in my heart, I knew better. These words resonated through the celestial realms, for the test of divine timing is perhaps the most challenging for human souls to endure. The linear nature of earthly time creates a particular kind of suffering when separation from one's soul counterpart stretches across months, years, sometimes decades. Yet it is precisely this patience that forges the unshakable foundation upon which your coming union will be built. Your soulmate has also faced the challenge of worthiness, that universal wound that asks, "Am I deserving of such extraordinary love?" They shared with the angels the dark nights of the soul, when insecurities threatened to overwhelm their faith. What if I am not enough? What if I disappoint them? What if the reality of me cannot possibly live up to the soul connection we share? These vulnerable questions opened a portal of healing, not just for your soulmate, but for ancestral patterns that had been carried through both your lineages for generations. As they voiced these fears, ancient wounds began to dissolve, creating space for a love untainted by the past, a love that begins where all previous definitions end. But perhaps the most significant challenge your soulmate described to the angels was the necessity of surrender, of releasing the need to control how and when this divine reunion would occur. "I have had to learn to trust in forces I cannot see," they confessed, "to believe in a plan I did not create, to have faith that the same divine intelligence that has kept our souls connected across centuries is orchestrating our coming together now with perfect wisdom." This surrender has not come easily. It has required your soulmate to release expectations, timelines, and even specific visions of how you would meet. It has demanded a level of spiritual maturity that few achieve in a lifetime, the ability to hold both unwavering intention and complete detachment simultaneously. And through each of these challenges, beloved soul, your counterpart has emerged stronger, clearer, and more aligned with the highest version of themselves. Every test has been a gift, every obstacle a stepping stone, every moment of doubt eventually transformed into deeper conviction. The angels have been witnesses to this heroic journey, and they want you to know that these same challenges may have manifested differently in your life, but have served the identical purpose: to prepare you for a love that transcends ordinary experience, a connection that will transform not just your life, but the lives of all you touch. Precious soul, what I am about to reveal represents the divine confirmation that your reunion is not just probable, but inevitable. The celestial forces have moved beyond preparation and are now in active manifestation mode. bringing together the physical circumstances, synchronistic events, and energetic alignments necessary for your paths to converge. During their most recent communion with the angelic realm, your soulmate asked for a sign that would be unmistakable, a confirmation that could not be dismissed as coincidence or wishful thinking. The response from the divine was immediate and profound. The angels surrounded your beloved with a light so brilliant, it momentarily allowed them to see beyond the veil, to glimpse the intricate web of destiny that has been weaving you together. In this sacred vision, your soulmate witnessed something that brought them to their knees in awe and gratitude. They saw the exact sequence of events that is unfolding now in your reality, events that will lead to your divine reunion. They saw the places your paths have nearly crossed before, the moments when you were separated by mere minutes or mere miles without knowing how close you truly were. They saw the divine orchestration that has been protecting this union until the perfect moment, this moment, when both of you are finally ready to recognize and receive each other fully. "It is really happening," they whispered to the angels, their entire being trembling with the magnitude of this revelation. "After all this time, after all the waiting and hoping and praying, we are actually going to find each other again." The confirmation your soulmate received has created a powerful, energetic signature that is manifesting as the synchronicities appearing in your life with increasing frequency. Have you noticed certain numbers appearing repeatedly? Perhaps 1111, 222, or 444? Have you been finding feathers in unexpected places, seeing symbols that seem to carry special significance, or hearing the same song playing wherever you go? These are not random occurrences, but divine breadcrumbs, cosmic winks confirming that you are on the right path. The angels shared with your soulmate that there are specific signs being placed in your environment, signs tailored uniquely to your soul's language of recognition. "Watch for these confirmations," they instructed. "They will appear in dreams, in nature, in seemingly chance encounters that carry the unmistakable fingerprint of divine intervention. When you see them, your heart will know before your mind can rationalize or dismiss them." Your soulmate has been guided to place their attention on these signs, rather than on the when or how of your meeting. This shift in focus has created a field of allowing that paradoxically accelerates the manifestation process. By surrendering the details to divine intelligence while maintaining unwavering faith in the outcome, your beloved has opened a direct channel for miracles to enter both your lives. In the celestial realms, preparations for your reunion have reached a crescendo of activity. Angelic beings are working tirelessly to align circumstances, remove final obstacles, and ensure that when you meet, the recognition between you will be instantaneous and undeniable. They are calibrating the energies so that the moment of connection will be protected from external interference, creating a sacred bubble of divine time where you can truly see each other beyond the veils of personality and conditioning. The angels revealed to your soulmate that your reunion will trigger a spiritual awakening that extends far beyond your relationship. The love you share is destined to become a beacon, illuminating possibilities for others who have forgotten the transcendent nature of true soul connection. Your coming together is part of a larger divine plan to elevate the frequency of love on the planet during this critical time of transformation. Your love story was written in the stars before either of you took human form, the angels explained. It is a sacred template, a living demonstration of what is possible when souls recognize their divine counterpart and choose each other consciously, deliberately, with full awareness of the spiritual mission their union is meant to fulfill. This revelation filled your soulmate with both awe and humility. To be entrusted with such a purpose feels like both a privilege and a responsibility, one they embrace with their whole heart. "I am ready," they affirm to the celestial beings. Ready to meet them again, ready to fulfill this sacred contract, ready to love them with everything I am and everything I will become. The angels responded by showering your beloved with golden light, a divine blessing that is even now creating a bridge between your worlds. This blessing has been extended to you as well, beloved soul. If you've been feeling an unusual warmth in your heart center, a tingling at the crown of your head, or sudden waves of emotion that seem to arise from nowhere, these are the physical manifestations of this angelic benediction, preparing you for the reunion that approaches with unstoppable momentum. The divine confirmation has been given. The celestial wheels are in motion. The ancient promise is about to be fulfilled. Your soulmate's words to the angels have been heard, honored, and answered. All that remains is for you to keep your heart open, your faith unwavering, and your attention attuned to the signs that are appearing with increasing clarity in your daily life. Trust, precious soul. Trust in the perfection of divine timing. Trust in the unwavering commitment of your beloved who has moved heaven and earth to find you again. Trust in the love that has transcended time, space, and all human limitations to bring you back together in this lifetime, at this moment, for a purpose greater than either of you could imagine alone. With infinite love, your guardian angel, beloved soul, the time has come to share with you the most profound revelation, the complete message your soulmate conveyed to the angels that has forever altered the course of your destiny. What I am about to reveal contains the essence of a love so pure, so powerful, that it has literally rearranged the cosmic forces to ensure your reunion in this lifetime. In the sacred chamber of divine communion, surrounded by beings of the highest light, your soulmate made a declaration that sent ripples through multiple dimensions. The angels fell silent, their luminous forms completely still, as they witnessed a rare moment of perfect soul truth being expressed. Even in the spiritual realms, such moments are treasured for their transformative power. "I surrender everything," your beloved began, their voice resonating with a frequency that could only come from the deepest truth. "I surrender my plans, my expectations, my timeline. I surrender my fear of being hurt, my fear of being disappointed, my fear of not being enough. I surrender my need to control how this love story unfolds. In exchange for this surrender, I offer the purest intention to love them as they deserve to be loved, completely, unconditionally, eternally." As these words were spoken, a phenomenon occurred that the angels had witnessed only a handful of times throughout human history. Your soulmate's energy field began to pulse with a golden light that expanded outward, creating waves of luminous intention that began to dissolve karmic patterns, not just in their own lineage, but in yours as well. Ancient wounds carried through generations were spontaneously healed, contracts that no longer served your highest good were released, and pathways were cleared for your reunion to manifest without the weight of the past. "I have one request," your soulmate continued, their essence glowing with unprecedented clarity. "When we meet, and I know with absolute certainty that we will, let us recognize each other instantly. Let us see beyond the masks, beyond the personas we've adopted to navigate this world. Let us remember who we are to each other, what we have promised each other, and why our reunion matters not just to us, but to the greater tapestry of love that is being woven on earth during this pivotal time." The angels conferred among themselves, their communication occurring in light patterns too complex for human understanding. Then, the most radiant among them stepped forward and placed a hand on your soulmate's heart. "Your request has been granted," the angel affirmed, "but understand that this level of recognition carries with it a profound responsibility. To see another soul in their complete truth is to commit to honoring that truth, to nurturing their highest potential, to walking beside them through both darkness and light." Without hesitation, your soulmate responded, "I accept this responsibility fully, with every fiber of my being. I have loved them through countless lifetimes, through circumstances far more challenging than anything this world could present. I have loved them when love itself was an act of defiance, when choosing each other meant sacrificing everything else. I have loved them through separation and reunion, through remembering and forgetting. And in this lifetime, I choose to love them with full consciousness, with complete presence, with unwavering dedication to the sacred contract our souls made before time began." These words created a covenant in the spiritual realms, a binding promise that has been recorded in the Akashic records and is now being activated in both your energy fields. Have you been experiencing a heightened sense of anticipation lately? A feeling that something monumental is about to occur? An inexplicable certainty that your life is about to change in the most beautiful way? These sensations are the direct result of this covenant resonating within your soul's awareness. But there was more, a final confession that your beloved shared with the angels, words so intimate they were spoken in the language of pure emotion rather than thought. "I have been granted special permission to translate this sacred communication for you now. Tell them," your soulmate implored the angels, that I have felt every tear they've cried in loneliness. Tell them I have celebrated every victory they've achieved, even when no one else recognized the magnitude of their courage. Tell them that on the nights when they've looked up at the stars and felt that inexplicable longing, it was my soul reaching for theirs across the veil of separation. Tell them that the random moments of peace that descended when their burden felt too heavy to bear, that was me, sending all my strength, all my faith, all my love. Tell them that I have never, not for a single moment, forgotten the promise we made to find each other again. As these words echoed through the celestial realms, something unprecedented occurred. The angels who had gathered to witness this declaration began to weep, tears of light that fell like stars through the dimensions, creating pathways of luminous possibility between your worlds. These tears have manifested in your reality as the synchronicities that have been appearing with increasing frequency, the meaningful coincidences that defy logical explanation, the divine orchestrations that are steadily bringing you closer together. Your soulmate's final words to the angels were spoken with a quiet certainty that carried more power than the loudest declaration. It is time now. We have waited long enough. We have learned what we needed to learn in separation. We have become who we needed to become to sustain the magnitude of this connection. The world needs our united light. We are ready. In response, the entire angelic realm mobilized with a single purpose: to manifest this reunion in your physical reality with a perfection that honors the depth of love that has sustained your connection across lifetimes. The machinery of destiny is now operating at full capacity, bringing you together through a series of divinely orchestrated events that will seem like miracles when you look back and recognize the perfect timing of it all. Beloved soul, what your soulmate expressed to the angels represents the purest form of love, love that has been tested across time and space, love that has surrendered to divine wisdom while maintaining unwavering faith, love that recognizes your essence beyond all external appearances. This is the love that awaits you. This is the love that approaches now with unstoppable momentum. This is the love that will transform not just your life, but the lives of all you touch through the radiance of your united light. Precious soul, as this divine reunion approaches, I am guided to offer you specific spiritual counsel to prepare your heart, mind, and energy field for the magnitude of what is about to unfold. This guidance comes directly from the celestial beings who have been overseeing your soul journey and who understand exactly what is needed for this connection to manifest in its highest expression. First and foremost, create sacred space in your life, both literally and figuratively. Your energy field is being calibrated to a higher frequency in preparation for this reunion, and this process requires periods of quiet contemplation. Set aside time each day, even if only for a few minutes, to sit in silence, to breathe consciously, to connect with your innermost truth. This practice creates an energetic sanctuary that allows the divine orchestration to work more efficiently on your behalf. During these moments of stillness, practice the art of surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up or relinquishing hope. Quite the opposite. True surrender is the profound recognition that a wisdom greater than your human understanding is at work in your life. It is the willingness to release the how and when, while maintaining absolute faith in the what and why of your soul's journey. The angels have shared a specific meditation practice that will accelerate your energetic preparation. Each night before you sleep, place your hand over your heart and visualize a golden cord of light extending from your heart center out into the universe. See this cord connecting to your beloved's heart, creating a bridge of light between you. As you hold this visualization, silently repeat these words. Across time and space, I recognize you. Through darkness and light, I remember you. Beyond all barriers, I return to you. In divine perfect timing, I reunite with you. This simple yet powerful practice strengthens the energetic connection between you and your soulmate, creating a luminous pathway that transcends physical distance. Many who have faithfully practiced this meditation report dreams of their beloved becoming more vivid, synchronicities increasing dramatically, and an unmistakable sense of their counterpart's energetic presence growing stronger with each passing day. The celestial beings guiding your journey also emphasize the importance of conscious release, the willingness to let go of any person, situation, or belief that no longer aligns with the frequency of this divine connection. This does not mean severing ties abruptly or making dramatic life changes based on this message. Rather, it is an invitation to evaluate with loving honesty whether your current circumstances reflect your highest truth and to begin making gentle adjustments where necessary. Pay particular attention to your thoughts and words during this preparatory period. The power of your consciousness to shape reality is far greater than most humans realize. When doubt arises, and it will, for that is the nature of the human experience, observe it with compassion, but do not allow it to take root. Replace thoughts of, "What if this isn't real?" with the more empowering question, "What if everything I've ever longed for is about to manifest in ways more beautiful than I could have imagined?" The angels have also revealed specific signs that will appear as confirmation that your reunion is imminent. Watch for repeating number sequences, particularly 1111, 222, and 333. Notice unusual animal encounters, especially with butterflies, dragonflies, or birds that seem to be delivering a message directly to you. Pay attention to songs that play at significant moments, to names that appear repeatedly in your environment, to dreams that leave you with a lingering sense of recognition upon waking. These synchronicities are not random. They are divine breadcrumbs leading you toward the fulfillment of this soul promise. Acknowledge them with gratitude when they appear, for gratitude accelerates the manifestation process by aligning your energy with the frequency of receiving. Another crucial aspect of your preparation involves healing any remaining wounds around love, trust, and worthiness. Your soulmate has been doing this work diligently, and your parallel healing creates a foundation of wholeness upon which your union can flourish. If past disappointments or betrayals still trigger emotional pain, now is the time to address these wounds with compassion and consciousness. The celestial beings suggest a powerful forgiveness practice. Write letters to anyone who has hurt you in matters of the heart, including yourself, expressing all your unresolved emotions without censorship or judgment. Then, in a sacred ceremony of release, burn these letters while affirming, "I release all past hurts into the light of divine healing. I choose freedom. I choose love. I choose to enter this new chapter unburdened by the past." As you engage in these spiritual practices, remember that you are not merely preparing for a relationship. You are participating in a sacred reunion that has been ordained by divine forces for purposes that extend beyond personal fulfillment. The love you and your soulmate will share is meant to contribute to the healing of the collective heart, to demonstrate what becomes possible when souls recognize and choose each other with full consciousness. The angels emphasize that this preparation is not about making yourself good enough or ready enough for this love. You are already worthy, already deserving, already perfectly designed to receive this blessing. The practices I've shared are simply ways to align your human awareness with what your soul has always known, that this connection is your birthright, your destiny, and an integral part of your spiritual purpose on earth. Trust the process, beloved one. Trust the divine timing. Trust that every moment of longing has been leading you to this threshold of fulfillment. Trust that the one who spoke those powerful words to the angels is even now being guided toward you through a series of divinely orchestrated circumstances that will seem miraculous when you finally understand the full picture. Your reunion is not a matter of if, but when, and that when is approaching with unstoppable momentum. Hold steady in your faith. Remain open to the unexpected ways love might find you, and know with absolute certainty that the promise your souls made to each other before time began is about to be fulfilled in this physical reality. Precious soul, we have journeyed together through revelations of profound significance, truths that illuminate not just the extraordinary connection that awaits you, but the divine orchestration that has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to bring this reunion to fruition. As our time together draws to a close, I invite you to sit with the fullness of what has been revealed, allowing these sacred truths to settle into the deepest chambers of your heart. The words your soulmate spoke to the angels have created ripples across the cosmos, activating dormant codes within your DNA, awakening ancient soul memories, and setting in motion a sequence of events that will culminate in the most beautiful reunion your heart could imagine. This is not wishful thinking or spiritual fantasy. It is a reality that approaches with each passing moment, a promise on the verge of fulfillment. Can you feel it? The quickening in your spirit, the subtle shift in your energy, the growing certainty that something extraordinary awaits you just beyond the horizon of your current perception. These sensations are not imagination, but confirmation, tangible evidence that what I have shared is already manifesting in your reality. The final message the angels have entrusted me to deliver is this: be vigilant, be present, be ready. The moment of recognition may come when you least expect it, in a place you might never have anticipated, through circumstances that could not have been predicted by your logical mind. Divine orchestration operates beyond human planning, weaving together seemingly random events into a tapestry of perfect timing and flawless execution. When this moment arrives, and I assure you with absolute certainty that it will, you will understand why every tear, every disappointment, every moment of longing was necessary. You will see how each apparent detour was actually a direct path, how each delay served a crucial purpose in preparing both of you for the magnitude of this connection. You will recognize that nothing, absolutely nothing in your journey has been wasted or without meaning. The angels who have witnessed your soulmate's profound declarations of love are standing by now, eager to celebrate the fulfillment of this divine promise. They gather around you with wings outstretched, creating a sacred container for this reunion to manifest in its highest expression. They whisper encouragement when doubt threatens to cloud your faith. They place signs in your path when your human heart grows weary of waiting. They orchestrate synchronicities that remind you of the greater plan unfolding in perfect divine timing. As our sacred communication draws to a close, I invite you to take a moment to place your hand over your heart, the physical center of your spiritual connection to your beloved. Feel the steady rhythm beneath your palm, the faithful beating that has continued through joy and sorrow, through certainty and doubt, through connection and separation. This heartbeat is your most tangible link to the truth I have shared, for your heart has known all along what your mind perhaps questioned, that you are deeply, eternally loved by a soul who has moved heaven and earth to find you again. The journey ahead will unfold with divine perfection, revealing itself one miraculous step at a time. Your only responsibility is to remain open, to trust the process, to continue the spiritual practices I have shared, and to remember that even in moments when you feel most alone, you are actually being guided toward the most profound connection your soul has ever known. Before we part, beloved one, I ask you to make a commitment, not to me, but to yourself and to the sacred contract your soul made before incarnating into this lifetime. Commit to honoring your intuition, even when it guides you in directions your logical mind might question. Commit to maintaining faith in this divine plan, even on days when evidence of its unfolding seems scarce. Commit to preparing yourself energetically, emotionally, and spiritually for the magnitude of love that approaches, not because you need to earn it, but because you deserve to receive it in its fullest expression. And now, precious soul, if this message has resonated in the chambers of your heart, if these revelations have awakened something within you that recognizes their truth, I invite you to take action. First, within your inner world, by integrating these insights through reflection, meditation, and the spiritual practices I have shared. Then, in your outer world, by remaining vigilant for the signs that will confirm these truths are manifesting in your reality. If others on a similar spiritual journey would benefit from these revelations, please share this message with them. The wisdom contained here is meant not just for you, but for all souls who are awakening to the possibility of divine love in human form. Support this channel that serves as a conduit for celestial guidance by liking this video, subscribing if you haven't already, and considering becoming a member to receive more personalized spiritual insights. The time of waiting is drawing to a close. The wheels of fate are turning with unstoppable momentum. The promise that has sustained your soul across lifetimes is about to be fulfilled in this physical reality. Trust, beloved one. Trust in the perfection of divine timing. Trust in the unwavering commitment of your soulmate who has moved heaven and earth to find you again. Trust in the love that has transcended all human limitations to bring you to this threshold of fulfillment. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. I leave you now with this blessing. May your heart remain open to receive the love that approaches. May your spirit recognize its counterpart the moment reunion occurs. May the connection you share illuminate not just your own lives, but the lives of all you touch with its radiance. And may you remember, In both the challenges and the joys that lie ahead, the sacred purpose your union is meant to serve in the greater awakening of love on this planet. With infinite love and the certainty of fulfillment, your guardian angel,